Oh, hi, June. How you doing this evening? Doing pretty alright. Kind of a lazy Monday. Was really tired after this weekend, so I was like, I'm not gonna do much today. Maybe we did too much yesterday, so I woke up far too tired to do anything today. Or at least, like, during the day. It's nighttime, I can do things now. What about you? You doing anything fun? Ah, Squid Game. I saw it trending, but didn't look into it at all. Did you enjoy it, though? I mean, I guess that's warm up. Oh, it's gory? Huh. Here I was thinking it was just like it's like a fake game show, right? Like it's a game show in universe or something. I should probably pay more attention to pop culture, but here I am, just not paying attention to what everyone else is doing. Okay. I remember hearing my dad talking about it like a few days ago, and I was just like, okay, sir. Because he kept describing it as like, it's just fictional Takeshi's Castle. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't entirely know what that means anymore, Papa, but okay. I don't think I'm boomer enough to remember that. Like, I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing, like, getting my parents, like, Netflix or streaming services in general, because they don't know what they're doing with it. I can leave that alone for now. I'm here to check perspective and stuff. Okay. Is it on, like, Netflix? Is that the service it's on? I'm so out of the loop, I don't even know where to watch it. But oh well. I'm sure it's not hard to find. Okay, on Netflix. Maybe sometime this week. I'll go check it out. Along with, like, everything else on Netflix everyone keeps yelling at me to watch. Because I know my sister has been like, what do you mean you haven't watched, like, that new He-Man series? Or finished watching She-Ra? And I'm like, girl, I don't just sit there watching streaming services for 10 hours a day like you. I don't. I have other things to keep me preoccupied for 10 hours at a time. This belt is just like... Yo, same. Like... And even then, I watch like maybe 1 or 2 shows a season. I don't really count like children's show franchises that I just watch indefinitely though. Like your Pokemans. And I guess, well, Kamen Rider's live action, but like that's just one of those kids shows that goes forever, so. Though I don't really watch Kamen Rider anymore, so that's, I don't know, it's a little sad. Because I haven't watched the past few Ultraman series either, and I used to be like, oh man, Ultraman's amazing. I mean, I still think so, but... Sometimes just finding the time when you're doing a million other things, it's a thing. This. We'll get this perspective down one day. reading. I should probably do that more, but... Oh. I don't have the attention span for that. All the reading I did was like, well, is like through comic books. Or the manga. Though I'm not reading any manga right now. I don't know, everything I was reading either got canceled or ended. So I was like, oh, okay, well. I don't know what I'm doing here anymore. I mean, that's looking a little better. How do I cheat this hand? That's the question. We'll worry about that later. Oh, I'm drawing another character for that project. We'll get there one day, but... Trying to get all the portraits out of the way. And I figure I can do that on stream and, like, it be fine. Like, I definitely won't be doing, like, the CGs and stuff on stream, but maybe some backgrounds, because I don't know how to draw backgrounds, so maybe I'll do that on stream so we can all take that journey together. Oh, it's not too mysterious. It's just that VN project I talked about. Because I'm not good enough to draw comic books, so. Or at least it would take me too long to learn. And I figured learning minor coding for Ren'Py is pretty easy, at least like the super basics. Oh my god, can't do this line. Like this hair design was a mistake, but you know. Like I keep thinking about redesigning it so it's easier to draw. But I don't know. I mean, it's not obnoxious, but it's hard to like get in perspective sometimes. Yeah, I get that. I don't know, I think it was back in like July. I just went like, okay, how long is a Ren'Py tutorial? How long is that video? And watched a couple and went like, well, that doesn't sound like the most egregious thing in the world. It's just really time consuming. And then I like made part of a demo just as like a proof of concept for myself that I could like do something with it, and I was like, oh, okay, so like it works. I could make like a real project now. So gonna try to do that, you know. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I know that like in digital you have more control over everything, but for some reason like I'm so used to pen and paper that like drawing digitally feels like I have less options. And I don't have as much control over like everything. Despite the fact that I have control over every pixel, like I don't know, it's hard. Hard to break what you're used to. But what do you read nowadays, June? Like you always talk about you read a lot, but I don't think you've ever mentioned like what you're reading. I guess I'm just curious, you know. Because I haven't sat down. The last time I sat down and read a book was for school. So I definitely have like, I just don't read books for leisurely. Well, he looks heroic enough. Except for this arm. Gotta fix that one. That's for sure. There we go. That sounds a bit loud to me, but it is loud. Damn it. That song is always like super loud. I should probably remove it from the playlist just for it to stop. But I really like this song, so. Though it is one of the few songs that actually gets copyright claimed on this playlist, so. Hey, Born! How have you been? Do anything like fun lately? Cause I'm just sitting here doing the drawings, so. Okay. Yeah, I've never read those books. My sister did, and she was all about, like, the Harry Pooters. I have a lot of friends that are, too. But never was a thing I really got into. Are you playing a lot of new visual novels, or are you just, like, replaying the old ones? Because I feel like I don't leisurely play visual novels anymore. Every time I find one that I'm like, ooh, maybe I'll play that, I'm like, well, gotta turn it into content for the channel. I know I shouldn't be shading this, because, like, this is just a sketch layer, but, like, Is what it is. Oh, okay. Smoke room's fun. Always enjoy that. And you said you were gonna try Clifford's route, right? That one's a good one. I like it. Then again, I like everyone's route, so it's like... feels weird to like... oh yeah, like... this one's good. And... despite the fact that I have that opinion for like all of them. Okay. Ah. Oh, I get it. I get it. He looks about the right height. There. I have not played Minotaur Hotel. I have it downloaded. I kind of just downloaded like a bunch of them to play on the channel at some point. Because I was playing a bunch of them before I decided to do the channel, but now I've slowed down to try to like keep pace. Would you recommend it? There we go. Because I'm always open to suggestions. Because there's a lot of those. Like, I usually just played the ones that I occasionally saw recommended. I never, like, really sat, like, before, like, July, I didn't actually sit down and go to, like, just related games through the Echo page and was like, oh. There's a lot here. Oh, no. I want to play all of these. Yeah, I'm keen on that, to try Tennis Ace, because I know like you and Ian recommended that, so we'll get there. Astron? Astron is best boy? I'll believe you, Born. We do seem to have similar tastes when it comes to that kind of stuff, so... Oh. Yeah, I don't. Oh, no. How do curved line? Oh, did I do it? Oh, shit. That felt amazing. Oh. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to find time to like start playing Tennis Ace, because we're I'm catching up with what I've scheduled so far. That and to finish Haas's route in Password. Because I started that but haven't finished recording it yet. Yeah. Though I do need to finish this week's Digimon video, so that might have to come first. Because I guess I feel pressured to do that first. Because that first video got way more views than I thought it was going to. And now I don't know what to do about it, so... I was expecting that to do, like, maybe 50, like the TCG videos I did, where they hit around that point. So that was weird, waking up in, like, the next morning, and it was, like, at a couple hundred, and I'm like, well, that's not right. That is not the numbers I'm used to seeing. There we go. Oh, that's not... That curved in way too much. Ian, how you doing tonight? It's nice to see you stop by. It's always appreciated. Now we have my 3 favorite subscribers here, so that's nice. Always enjoy you guys' company. Oh, that's so reasonable. Just lying in bed. That's how I was yesterday. Got home at like 2 a.m. Not like working, but I just did a lot yesterday. Eating spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, I had a beef stew earlier. Because I was feeling like extra lazy for cooking. And I was just like, okay, I don't want to eat food that requires work to eat. So I'll just stew a bunch of meat so I can shovel it into my mouth and don't have to actually chew. It was one of those days. I wish I could still have spaghetti, but like, it's line time. I get it. I get it. Yeah, because I used to love eating spaghetti, but then, like, I started getting acid reflux issues. And now it's like, okay, anything that has too much tomato, I just can't, I just don't want to risk it anymore. So now I just don't eat like spaghetti dishes anymore. I have to, like, if I want pasta, I always have to go with a cream base now, which I still like, but you know, it's different. There we go. Do you often platinum games? I assume that's what plat means. Like, spaghetti with no sauce. Yeah, it feels bad when I have to, like, do something like that. I especially hate when, like, I go over to, like, a friend's house and they're like, yo, I'm making spaghetti. And I'm like, I probably can't eat it. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Just play. Yeah, that makes sense too. I was thinking about, like, playing a game, and then I'm like, no. I should probably do something slightly more productive than that today. Only slightly. I feel like I'm drawing this very light. Might have to go over all of that later, but not right now. Okay. Ah, yeah. No, I understand, because that's how I am with, like, my RPGs. We're just like, oh, I can do a thing? I should probably just achieve it because I can. I don't do that as much anymore, though, but I remember, like, when I was much younger, I would try to, like, do all the side content, and nowadays I'm like, I don't got time for that. Just like, sorry, nah. It's probably why I don't enjoy open world games too much anymore. It's because I'm like, oh, you want me to explore all that? Can't the map be like half the size? Or at least let me traverse it a lot faster and easier, rather than this real time walking around. Definitely makes me feel like a boomer, but it is what it is. Can't it just be like classic Final Fantasy where I have an airship and I can travel the entire map of the game in like 20 seconds? So it's easy and fast to get around everywhere on the globe. Yeah, I kind of prefer that too. Like open world games are fun, but I kind of want like little zones that I can explore. Maybe not too little, but like, you know, how about not Bethesda sized? How about that? Because that I really don't have time for. And if I really wanted to know what was going on with those, I would just ask my sister. Because she fucking loves it. Like, she's consistently the kind of person that will look up hours to complete in a video game and be like, she wants specifically $1 per hour. So if a game is like less than 50 to 60 hours, she straight up won't buy it. It's that's the type she is. Metro, when was it? Metro Exodus did it really good. There's like 3 or 4 open world segments, but they're all filled with cool stuff. Oh, okay. I hear good things about the Metro series, but never got around to playing them. They're on, are they on any console, or are those PC only? Because sadly, I do not have a gamer PC. So if it's only on, like, you know, the PC Master Race, I won't be able to, probably won't be able to experience that for a hot decade. I gotta make my computers last. Oh, okay. Maybe one day then. Though probably my next video game purchase is The Good Life, so gotta save up for that. Yeah, I had to upgrade my laptop a few years ago. That was like 3 years ago now, so I feel like this thing is like already halfway through its life cycle almost. But I really needed one for those last couple years? It was like a year and a half of community college, so yeah, it's daunting and expensive, and I'm like, I don't know enough information about computers to like make an informed buying decision. At least one that would make it like worth the astronomical price. Yeah, so am I. I once thought about switching to PC, and then I was like, man, my stupid anime RPGs don't come out on PC. I guess I'm just staying on console, and that was like the best decision I ever made in my life. Well, one of the best decisions, I guess. Currently, I think like this stuff is my favorite decision I've made. Doing the YouTubes. Because then I get to talk to you all. What about you, Born? Are you a console pleb like us? Right, Ren'Py runs just fine most of the time. Except for like the couple times like Ren'Py crashes, but so far I just like to blame Darian for all of that. Okay. There we go. Oh, I don't like that. No, that's probably fine. this is just not the working. Man, so I am looking forward to, like, eventually getting back to Clifford's route for Smoke Room. Because I just really like Jeb, the horse guy. And that's whose theme is playing right now, so... Though I turned down the volume earlier, so I should probably turn that back up. Okay, okay. I mean, the Nintendo Switch has, like, most things that people want, so that's understandable. Oh, I saw a little bit of that new Metroid game, and that looks like Metroid. I don't mean that in a demeaning way, but like, it looks real good. And that's kind of what I like about, like, those type of franchises, is they're so, like, consistently them while still being, like, just good. It's kind of like the Kirby games, usually. Though I didn't play Star Allies, so I guess I don't know if that fits that trend. Yeah, because they're charging, like... I guess the only thing that I thought was really weird about the new Metroid game was that they're charging, like, full price for it, right? Because I know that, last time I recorded with Darian for Echo, before we recorded, like, started recording, he was complaining about that because he bought the new Metroid game. And he says he's enjoying it a lot, but he was like, oh, why is it like $50? I mean, it didn't stop him from buying it, clearly, so... I guess there isn't too much of an issue. You know, you're right. Video game releases have been slow this past year, which is understandable, I get it. But it does feel like it warps the market a bit in a weird way. I understand. Yeah, because that Legend of Zelda game was also at full price, right? The remake one, like Link's Awakening, I think is what it's called. Sorry, I don't Legend of Zelda, but I have a friend who's really about that franchise, and he was complaining a lot about that. I kind of just don't Nintendo in general, usually. Like, my first Nintendo home console was the Wii, so I feel like that has, like, greatly warped my perspective of that company. Because I grew up with the Sony PlayStation, so... My childhood was full of, like, Final Fantasy VII and Ape Escape. The two most alike franchises possible. Oh, yeah, the new Monster Hunter came out, didn't it? I used to play Monster Hunter, but then it got to the point where, like, I just didn't want to invest that many hours into an RPG like that anymore. But those games are always good, like, or at least I assume they still maintain the same level of quality. Because I remember playing a lot of the one on the Wii, a couple of them on the 3DS, in that kind of era. And the PSP. I had the one on the PSP for a while. It's kind of weird to think that that franchise was like a PlayStation thing for a while, because I feel like everyone just like remembers it as like the Nintendo franchise now. But sometimes I just like remember that, oh right, that was on like the PSP first. Like, wow. Or like the PlayStation 2, I think, was the first installment. Kind of wild. It's like, oh, how franchises change. Like, who owns them and stuff sometimes. Because seeing, like, Level 5, that studio who did, like, Professor Layton and... Oh, Vucky, how you doing tonight? Like, seeing that studio, like, change hands on, like, what consoles they release on has been real weird. Because it felt like Level 5 was, like, a Nintendo studio for a while, and then they just started, like, porting all their stuff over to PlayStation, and it was like, what's happening? Because I know that happened with, oh, what's that franchise called? Yokai Watch? Where the fourth installment that came out a couple years ago, which we never got in English, was on the PlayStation 4, and I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, it feels like they're gonna be bought out. Like, I think the only franchise they have left that's super profitable is like Inazuma 11, and that franchise never made it global. That is a domestic success in Japan and nowhere else. I guess nowhere else in the world wanted an RPG franchise about soccer. But hey, it's super big over there. And hey, it had character designs by Tenya Yabuno, the guy who did the, well, not character designs, but Tenya Yabuno did the manga for Inazuma 11. You know, the guy who did, like, he's doing the character designs for Digimon Ghost Game. You know, it's topical. I remember things. I don't just research for nothing. I mean, that is basically what I do, but... Yeah, it's weird, right? You would think that franchise would, like, do really well in Europe, but I don't think it was released over there. Kind of weird, but... Yeah. I don't know how fingies work, clearly. Yeah, that scared me. Like waking up one morning and seeing like 20 new subscribers, and I'm like, oh no. They're gonna expect things from me. And here I did just kind of made that I guess more as like a labor of love for the franchise, but who knows? I should probably finish the script for the next episode, but I was like, I want to draw instead right now. I'll try to get it out by like Wednesday. Cuz I kind of don't like the idea of like getting out a video like that within the same day that the episode comes out. Kind of want to give like people a chance to watch the episode. Because that's something I don't want those videos to like do, is be a replacement for watching the show. But who knows? I don't know how long I'll keep up actually making those videos. Because editing is hard. More like it's time consuming, but... Like, I don't know how much, like, my core audience actually wants those videos. The new people are just gonna have to, like, suffer, I guess. It's like, sorry, I didn't mean for this to be a Digimon channel. I hope you like seeing gay furry VNs, because, you know, once you're in that mess, you're there forever. I mean, I'll clearly prioritize those videos because, you know, that's why I made the channel. Yes, I'll make videos about Leomon and convert people. We'll do it. I mean, I did notice that a lot of the accounts that started following me seem to also be furry accounts, so maybe it all works out. You do never go back. Like, Born, you're right. It's just, once you're here forever. There we go. No, I didn't plan for this to become a live streaming channel, but I do really enjoy it. So, who else am I supposed to talk to? I don't really social media. I think I like make 2 or 3 messages a week on social media, and it's usually just like, hey, we're meeting up at this time, right? Like, I don't do the true social media experience or the Discord thing. I know a lot of people use that. And I do not. I like used Discord once, and it wasn't for social media purposes. That was back when I was helping fans subtitle anime. I do not have a DeviantArt. There's kind of nowhere to archive my artwork. Yeah, I wasn't into how the Discord was formatted. I like made an account to log into it once to give someone files, and that was it. So, there that is. Oh, that's weird. That would get real annoying. Like, just... I'm glad OBS doesn't have microphone issues like that, because if I, like... I would probably, like, cry. I would hate to record a video and then be like, oh, it was using the the laptop microphone instead of this, like, my real microphone. Sometimes I think about it, maybe I should upgrade the microphone, but I don't have money for that right now. And whatever, if it's good enough, like if the Blue Yeti is good enough for like small channels, it's definitely good enough for me. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I worry about the mic quality, so... I want to try to make the experience for you people as nice as possible. At least to the best of my ability, which isn't much, but... Because I don't know how to use Premiere that well. I know how to slot things in and sometimes do effects. Well, do people want me to do ASMR? Isn't that what my Life is Strange videos are at this point? With the running gag of me eating an apple on there? No, I'm definitely not an ASMR on purpose kind of guy. That stuff weirds me out. I don't know. That looks a little better. That's probably where I meant that line to go. Todd eating pie ASMR? That's what, that's what everyone wants. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Born. I try. I don't think I'm the most entertaining person in the world, but... You know, if I can be entertaining for someone, right? Hungry tortoise? What? That sounds interesting. It's like, wow, I forgot the pant leg. That's almost embarrassing. You know, I guess I didn't think about it that way. But I guess animal ASMR could be cute. Guess it depends on the animal. But I'm definitely not gonna Google search that, so that'll be someone else's job to research for me. Guess I can do the mouth now. The face. Ah. It never gets any easier to control this, I swear. What? Did you enjoy them? Like the videos, I mean. Man, trying to erase like pixel by pixel, that's annoying. Okay. Well, I guess as long as it's enjoyable. Then I have no room to do the thing. Oh my god, using a capybara as like a tax write-off? That sounds like that could be hilarious. I don't know how that stuff works, so I definitely can't answer that. Oh, time to get a capybara then. Let's go. That would be funny to have to write down in like a legal document. I'm sure some heads would tilt having to read that. Yeah. Oh, hey! How are you? Staying out of trouble? Here I am on the wrong layer. You know, just hanging out, chatting with everyone, having a good time. That's all I can really ask for, so... What, I remember you. You said you were 12. I just don't know how to pronounce that username. That's like, clipped? Is that how it is? Yeah. I try to remember everyone who joins the stream. At least everyone in chat. Yeah, clipped. Okay. Well, now I know. Fake shading, my favorite. I probably shouldn't do this on this layer, but... kind of need that collarbone there. Yeah, I need to be up close for that. How am I so... I wouldn't say I'm good. And no, Ian, I'm not gonna make the shirt a crop top. It's bad enough I made the jacket one. No, we're not doing booty shorts either. I'm sorry. Not with this character. Doesn't fit his personality. Maybe some other day. Maybe? Okay. It will make his person. Oh no. We'll do a rain check on that one, okay, Ian? Oh, Born, I don't know. I mean, I want to say yes. Because it seems like there's a different monster in every route. like the monster changes like appearance, because you have like the skull-faced guy in William's route that's kind of stalking Samuel, and there just like isn't one in Oh, are you asking if like if I'm gay? I mean, I might be. I guess it depends on who's asking. Ah, Nick does have the spider one. It's spooky. I mean, that scene in the caves, like, ooh. Oh, we're talking about a video game, so probably doesn't make too much sense. Ah, Mogi, how you doing tonight? Yeah, I don't think they've really like talked about the monster in Murdoch's route, so I kind of just think it's like I think it'd be funny if it was just Murdoch's dad, though. Like, I think that would be funny. Well, Mogi, I know that I'm just having a good time tonight, so, you know, hanging here with everyone, so it's all good on my end of things. Oh, it's true. It's true. We do have the photographs. But I guess it feels a bit different with Murdoch, since, at least for me, at least, because it does his route feels like it has the least amount of danger currently. At least to me. Well, I mean, you can go to see the sleep clips. It's all good. I don't expect people to like stick around if they have things they need to do. I mean, I guess maybe you could say for Murdoch's route, like the real monster is Jim, but like, you know, Jim's he's kind of hot. I mean, yeah, but the stream will be here, you know. At least an archive of it. If I don't, like, mess up and get the stream blocked or something. Oh, about Jim? Yeah. Not actually. I do say that jokingly. I was just thinking about those drawings that Fruits did. Yeah, those are fun. When's the next stream? I try to stream on Wednesday and Friday nights, starting at like 10 p.m. Eastern, but I just kind of had time today and was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream right now. So this is not one of the normal scheduled streams for sure. This is just kind of me doing whatever. All the drugs and sex along the way. You know what? Facts. I remember thinking like, wow, Murdoch's route has like not the most amount of sex. And then then that changed. That sounds a little loud. Alright, see you around, Clips. Thanks for stopping by, though. Yeah, you never know what time zone people are in. Do these lines. I mean, I was really worried last week when he showed up and was like, I'm 12. And I was like, is this okay for you to be here? Is this allowed? Should I be concerned? But I guess it just is what it is. Right? Just a little bit. It made me concerned. And then he said he was gonna subscribe and then did subscribe. So I was like, I don't know if the content on this channel is for you. Maybe. Who knows? Because I know I'm not gonna ask. Oh, I forgot the circle. No, this is gonna be a nightmare and a half. I can't draw a circle. So we're gonna sketch it out and hopefully it will look fine. It's like, why did I put a circle on this design? Right on, like, the chest. Well, Ultraman has one, so... Look, I didn't do anything, I swear. It's not my fault that he was here. It wasn't It wasn't a planned thing. How should I... Yeah, right? I censor everything on the channel. It's all good. Because that definitely was, like, an immediate concern to me. Is like, wait. Like, every game I play on here is not safe for work. But I guess I can't control what a child does on YouTube, so... I'm sorry, Ian. I thought it would be really funny to use that image. And it was, but... No, there's nothing bad in the Limits videos. I didn't even have to censor anything in that game. Like, it's all good. Nothing to worry about. Probably. Yeah, I kind of put that in there just to go like, well, if people know what this image is from, it'll be really funny. And for everyone else, they'll be none the wiser. Because sometimes, in conversation, I just have to say, like, you know, that Spyro image. And, like, some people's eyes will widen. And it's like, ah, you know. I see. There's no hiding it now. I feel like as soon as you say that one Spyro image, we all know what it is. Yeah, don't look it up if you don't want to know, for sure, but yeah. But I love the joke of, like, cropping it, you know? Like with the penguin one that I used in the smoke room video. It's just like, if you know, you know. I think that was real funny. Maybe not for everyone, but, like, for me, 100%. Okay, well, we're getting there. Right? Yeah. Like, I thought about just using that one for the entire thing, but I don't know. I think some of the GIFs I used was kind of funny. I just kind of went into my Kamen Rider GIF folder and went like, there's probably something I could use in here. Why? Well, you see, Vucky. Maybe I just like it. Maybe I just like the channel to be that way. What? There's no proof. There's no proof. There's definitely no proof on my Twitter. That's for sure. A secondary interest, but now whatever do you mean? Mask. There we go. Okay. Every furry has a closet. Maybe. It does seem that way, doesn't it? Will this look good? That's the question. Or should I just color it all in? I don't know. I just know that I want the mask to feel like a different color. Yeah, that doesn't look great. I'll think of something later. But for now... Well... Okay. I can probably just throw this all into its own layer. Well, not layer, but in its own folder. That's the face, right? Yeah. Man, it's awkward to reach over the tablet to use the keyboard. Yeah, I'll probably do that, but I'll experiment with that later. Kind of want to just like let that rest for now. And I don't know. That was kind of like the idea of what to do for the evening. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of it. I should probably relearn how to like draw digitally, but it is what it is. I mean, you can kind of think of it as a visor. I should learn how to sketch digitally again, but... Maybe one day. Yeah, I can't draw digitally. It's bad. I definitely prefer to like do the drawing physical first and then ink digitally, but whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, Ian. You're right. I should be regular human. We can do that. Uh, or we can't. I don't know. I'm sorry, Ian. Ah. We'll just delete that layer so I don't make that mistake again. Let's, I actually don't know what I'm doing. I'm usually the person that meticulously has to plan out everything. I'm not even checking if the perspective is right, like... you know, that's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Aw, thanks, Mogi. I think it looks okay for not having a plan. But this is also a very safe angle, so... little bit of chin scruff, you know? People think that's cute, right? Not a full goatee, you know? We can't all be Chase Hunter, so... Wearing the coolest goatee around. How does... He's got like a brick for a snout, but What's that kind of look like? Well, there, if we didn't scare off all the non-furry subscribers yet, we're doing it now, apparently. Man, he looks concerned, doesn't he? I didn't even realize that's what I made him kind of look like. Kind of just a concerned lad. Oh, don't worry, Ian. I know I'm there as well. I am very easy to please when it comes to this kind of stuff. It feels bad. I keep telling myself, like, I'm not basic, and then, like, yeah. I mean, I should know that I'm basic. I should have known that I was, like, super basic when, like, I played Moriyanatsu, and I was like, damn, Torihiko, though. The most boring one there. What do I want his arms doing? There we go. Well, that hand's tiny. What is... It would be a little bigger. There we go. That looks like an arm, right? Wow, he's looking nervous. Do I know how to hand? Oh, whoops. Right, I mapped buttons to this tablet, and so it's a whole thing. What? Oh, that does look like he's wearing a crop top. Let's just get rid of that line real quick, okay? Okay. Drawing a crop top would mean I would need to learn anatomy better. You know, Ian, you know. I'm starting to like your arguments. I don't know, maybe I'll stream myself trying to draw anatomy. I don't know. There'll be a lot of dicks, but maybe. And we're gonna go real. He's just gonna look uncomfortable. In the dullest pose possible. This would be scrunched up a bit more. Arms. How do work? There we go. I mean, it's starting to look a little... I mean, I'm as nervous as this pup. Like... I haven't streamed sketching before, so this is awkward. I like having a ready-made pose, so I don't look like entirely like a fool. Let's slim that down. How does that look? I can't believe I've resorted to this. Right? You will... No, you all aren't judging me, right? I can believe that you're all are cool people who wouldn't judge. Okay, so how... You're judging yourself? Uh, Ian, please. Oh. Elbow. Yeah, I think this would be a lot shorter, a lot slimmer, perhaps. That's being tightened around. Crop tops. Oh my god. Ian. I don't know. I've never really explored that design space, or for myself, I guess. Okay, but tank tops though. I get that. It was real bad for like a few years, where like no matter what any furry-esque design I did, they were wearing a tank top. I want those arms showing. Man, this boy's so nervous. But he's a furry, so we have to have some like excess floof, you know? People love that shit. I know I do. So little excess, you know, around the elbows because it all gets bunched up. I don't know. I do think tank tops are kind of sexier than shirtless. You know, it's covered up a bit, leaves a bit to the imagination. You know. Got some. Yeah. Up here as well. Yeah, we got there. This was a mistake. Oh, real talk? What kind of real talk? Is this about shirtless men? Use a thicker brush, then you can make more mistakes and no one will notice. The 12-year-old isn't here. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We can talk about all the boys that we like and what we like about them. It's that's what people do on a Monday night, right? Talk about boys. There we go. He just looks so concerned. It's like it's like this boy is embarrassed that he's being drawn. And I can relate to that, so. It's like, buddy, I hear you. I hear you. But it's gotta be done. See, even he wouldn't like a crop top. See, that's why he's embarrassed. He's like, ugh, I don't want to wear a crop top. Maybe next week. We'll force him into one. Crop top supremacy. Oh, Ochi, how are you doing tonight? I wasn't expecting to see you. I thought you're normally like in like asleep by 10, like a normal person. I bet. Sorry, we're not drawing crop tops this week. This week. maybe one day. When I'm that desperate. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you saw it recommended. What? Is that a thing? They recommend streams now? I do not know about the mysterious workings of... Yeah, this week, Ian. This week. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I always assumed that, like, streams were, like, only put into, like, the subscriber box or something. But, I don't know. I mean, I'm subscribed to a lot of people that stream, because I'm not down in the VTuber hellhole, I swear. Shut up. But... Though I don't notice that their streams get recommended. Maybe I'm just blind. Oh, okay. Well, still glad you were able to show up, you know? Every time I go back down to his face, I'm just like, God, he looks so concerned. I'm so sorry, friend. Who did this to you? Oh, right, I did. Feels bad. I mean, I appreciate it. Always nice to see people, you know. Especially while we're still in the end times and, like, you don't actually get to see people. He is a sad baby. Look at him. Look at this lad. Alright, see you around, Ochi. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, I still see people on occasion, but it is rare. Or at least, like, friends and stuff. There are friends I haven't seen in, like, 3 months plus, and we live, like, 40 minutes from each other. And it's always like, oh, I can't meet up this month. COVID. You want this poor, sweet summer child to live in Echo, Ian? You would do that to this lad? This poor boy. Oh no. This is gonna be embarrassing. You know what? We're gonna have to sketch this one out. Oh my god, this kid would definitely be eaten alive by Brian, like... Like, I feel bad saying that, but I just feel like this guy has, like, a target planted on him. OC lore! Oh, no. Oh, cheat. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Probably. At least I hope not. Not tonight. How would there even be lore? I literally just drew this today. I wasn't planning on drawing this lad. There was no plans. I just draw generic dog boy. Yes, he heavily dislikes crop tops. This is... Oh no, that's so much pressure. What were some of Brian's victims? Well, you had Keith. Right? You had that one boar. It was a whole thing. Oh no. I mean, wouldn't some people say that, like, all crop tops are magical? I don't think I said vor, did I? Slip of the tongue, I guess. Sorry, I've never been good at talking. You all should know this. If I can't read, I definitely can't talk. Like... Oh, he's being forced to watch vor. No. No. This poor lad. Okay, I won't say that. We gotta keep this a clean PG, right? This has to be a safe for TJ stream, like... No. This poor boy. We're gonna force him to do so much that he's never wanted to do. Oh, you right. TJ would probably not be into crop tops. He probably would think they're very sinful. Alright, see you around, Ochi. I can clean this up a little bit. I can do this boy that much of a favor. He'll still be looking incredibly concerned for his own existence, but that's okay. It's better this way. I feel like now I'm gonna have crop tops on my mind for like the next week. So I hope you're happy about that, Ian. Come on. There we go. I should probably create an archive for my artwork, but I don't know. I guess I still think I'm like in the learning phase of doing art, you know, like for the past decade. So I'm constantly like, it's not worth like our archive, but I don't know. It's like, oh, I occasionally post it on my Twitter, but even then, it's very rare. I feel like I have too many, like, old classmates following me. And it's like, oh no, they'll see that my artwork is so much shittier than theirs. that fear of like, oh no, they progressed a lot faster than I did. Is Tumblr still a thing? Huh. That probably means my super old Tumblr from high school is still around. We don't talk about that, though. Forget I said that. Oh, so Tumblr is still around. Okay. That's interesting. How is it getting worse? Didn't they already ban porn? Which was like the only reason to go there? It's too bad. I used a different username back in high school, so you'll never know. I don't know, it was probably just stuff about, like, Kamen Rider and, like, Hero Man. If anyone remembers that anime from, like, 2010. and probably a bunch of embarrassing, totally not gay incriminating posts. Okay, was it still okay around that time? I don't know, that was like around the time I stopped using the Tumblr. I think I stopped using it around like 2015. Oh, Vucky, you don't know how accurate that might actually have been. Because that was like around the time that like Gaim was airing, and I was definitely like, oh my god, Gaim is so cool. It's not. It's fine. Doesn't everyone like samurai themed... No, it's fruit themed samurai breakdancers? It's great. Oh, well, great. That wasn't hard to find, was it? Oh well. It is what it is. I haven't logged on to that in like 6, 7 years now. I don't even know. Let's there we go. Phantom to the Shadow Realm. Oh no, I've spent way too much time there. Right, I stopped posting on Tumblr before I like got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! That was the worst time of my life. I loved it. There we go. Oh, I didn't do the arm. Okay. Oh, well. I mean, you right, Ian. I do love this song. I was yelling at Darian for accidentally skipping this ending theme last time I was over at his place. Yeah, it's the only song in Echo with lyrics, right? Or am I just like crazy and don't remember one? Dirty Birdie? I don't know. Yeah, when Darian and like clicked and skipped the credits, I was like, what the fuck? But it was also like 4 in the morning, so I understand. He wanted to stop recording and for me to leave his house, so. We accidentally played for like 8 hours and didn't notice. Because, you know, it's Leo's route, so it's just like, it takes away time from you. Let's do this. Yeah. I ended up letting him listen to the song later on. He was like, yeah, it's good. And I'm like, just good, not amazing, not fantastic, not perfect. Like Darian, why the shit taste? With, let's do 1,000? Sure. And we'll move him slightly. Actually, wait, I don't... it's probably fine to leave it that way. I'll just... Do I have a name? It's Josh. But I definitely don't think of that design as having a name. I just kind of needed a design to use to represent myself for the channel. So didn't really think about it too hard. Yeah, like originally I was going to do like a dog, because I was like, oh, well, that's easy, right? And then I was like, I should probably do a bird. What's wrong with human me? Well, you see. I don't know. I don't know, maybe it's like an artist thing. But like, I hate drawing myself. Like a depiction of myself that looks like how I am. And I know that a lot of artists are the same way. Like I would talk to like classmates and things and they'd be like, oh god, I hate doing self-portraits. Like, so it's a thing. Right? It's just like, I could just be a bird, though. Half my friends already call me a bird in real life, and my family, and everyone makes fun of me because of how I eat. Everyone would always describe me as that I eat like a bird, so that's where that comes from, I guess. That's one of the things that made me go like, I'll use a bird. Well, you see, it is what it is. There, I did a thing. We can just stare at this very depressed dog. Because I think I'm done drawing for the evening. I'll probably stick around for another, like, 10 or 15 minutes. If anyone wants to still, like, chat and things. Wolf chase? Is that what this is? Give him tears. Nah. Actually, I'm really bad at drawing tears. I don't know. I never know what to do with them. Like, I don't... Is that what a tear looks like? Looks more like slime. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know how to do a tear, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll have to work on that one day. Have to practice drawing people crying. That'll be another day, though. I need to... What is these notifications for gaining followers? That's not... That shouldn't be happening. I'm so not used to attention. Especially online. Am I gay for him? No. What do you think I am? An easy person that would just like, oh, it's a sad wolf boy. I would definitely just go, yeah, that's about right. But no, they gotta be a little thicker. Like, I don't... You think I would go for a twink like this? Nah. They need to be a little bit more built, you know? I am very defensive today, aren't I? That's just how I am. I'm not that easy. Girthier, is that the word we're gonna use? Maybe I just want a daddy in my life. No, you don't. It is what it is. What, you don't want to talk about thick daddy wolf boys? I mean, everyone likes William from Smoke Room. He's a thick coyote boy. I shouldn't say boy, he's a man, that's for sure. He's definitely the hottest character in that game, but... William from the Smoke Room. He is extra thick. He's got them honkers. I think he's supposed to be in like his mid to late 20s. I think. I don't know. I know Samuel's supposed to be like 25, and I'm like, no. I don't want to think that I am around the same age as the Samuel. That's just weird. It was already weird to think that I'm, like, older than Chase. I guess I still have that mindset of, like, if a character, like, looks like that, he's 30. Like with William and Samuel, I'm like, no, they're definitely 30 to 40, and the game's like he's 25. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you, they're not. He's 35? You're never too young to have a midlife crisis. And I feel like I'm there every day. Like, it just is what it is. But I'll probably stop the stream. Thank you everyone for coming out. This has been really enjoyable. I always appreciate you all. But hopefully, I'll see you all around again. Have a good night, everyone.